Yeah, Mary Frances, we're still tracking out some of those heavier downpours. Now, fortunately, we're not looking at any severe threat. However, there still could be some lightning and gusty winds upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour. You can see quite a bit of activity right along that I-75 corridor from really McMinn County southbound into North Georgia. So let's zoom into a couple of areas. Okay, so if you're in that southern portion of Ray or Meigs counties, you're going to want to watch out for this little cell. This is kind of moving in the general direction of Decatur, probably going to pass off just to the west of Athens, but there could be some very heavy rain, a lot of lightning and gusty winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour with this particular storm that's kind of pushing to the northeast pretty quickly. Also some pretty heavy rain moving in and around the Cleveland area. And as we drop to the south, if you're in northern Whitfield and northern Murray especially, watch out for this storm that's north of Chatsworth. This contains about 30 to maybe even 40 mile per hour winds. There could be small hail, really not seeing too many hail signatures with this storm, fortunately, but a lot of rain coming down. So there's going to be some wet roadways, some ponding on the roads. So just be mindful of that if you're traveling in those areas. And this is going to continue pushing into Fannin and Polk counties within the next hour or so. So be on alert if you're in those areas. And we're going to continue to track out these storms throughout the evening. Again, we have a warm front kind of situated right over the Tennessee Valley, plenty of moisture to work with, and rain chances will pretty much linger over the next 24 to 36 hours. So here's a look at your 6-hour rainfall reports. Again, most of the areas had some sort of rain. There's been kind of a lull in Marion County extending down into Jackson County in northeast Alabama, but Catoosa, southern Hamilton, northern Whitfield picking up anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain, and this swath of heavier rain is going to continue extending off to the east as we go through the evening. So Benton, Etowah, haven't had rain yet. Trust me, it's on the way. So if you have any evening plans, just keep in mind there may be some rain showers to dodge. And here's a look over downtown Chattanooga, looking to the southwest using our holiday in cam. Still some pretty dark clouds in the distance. It's wet. It is just kind of a nasty evening, one of those movie evenings. Just stay indoors because we're going to continue again to have those rain chances. And those who've had rain are now in the 70s. Look at that, 73 in Chattanooga, 79 in Athens and Dayton, 80 in Dalton, and 69 in Altamont. So if you have rain, you're in the 70s. If you haven't yet, you're likely still in the 80s, and that's where we're going to hold steady for the rest of your evening. And here's a look at our Skywatcher reports. I anticipate by the 11 o'clock hour, we're going to have more of these reports coming in, but Johnny in Ringgold has picked up 1.2 inches of rain today. North Chattanooga here at Local 3 Studios, over a ½ an inch. Ronnie in East Brainerd, 1/10 of an inch, but I'm sure that he's received more. He called in around 4:45, and Don in Trenton almost picking up 1.5 inches of rain. Also a little bit of rain in Chatsworth. And again, I imagine we'll have some more numbers coming out of these areas that have topped out in the mid to upper 80s so far this afternoon. So again, most of the rain is kind of going to wind down between now and about 10 o'clock. We'll still have those heavy downpours. Overnight, it looks like we're going to have a bit of a lull in the activity. And then after about 3 or 4 a.m., another round of scattered showers, potentially heavy rain, starts to push back across the area. That'll extend likely into Sunday morning. And then as we go into the afternoon and evening, once again, on and off heavy rain showers expected for much of the Tennessee Valley. So you're going to want to plan around some of that rain as we go into the next little bit. And here's a look at your futurecast rainfall. Again, I think this may be overdoing it a bit, but there is going to be the potential for areas of 1 to 2 to maybe 3 inches rain between now and late Sunday. Not everyone's going to have that much, but keep in mind the last couple of days, some of the ground is starting to get a little saturated, so there could be some localized flooding issues as we move forward. So that is something to be mindful of. And for the rest of the evening, that's really the only threat. Again, there still could be gusty winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour, but that flash flooding threat is kind of the only concern that we're going to be tracking out. But, you know, after about Monday morning, rain chances come down, and then it's just going to be more scattered in nature Friday through Saturday. And as for tonight, again, those scattered showers continue. So if you're going to be traveling around this evening, just keep in mind there's going to be some wet roadways, and take it slowly, but we will dry out and warm up by the middle of next week. Mary Frances.
All right.